So as the rally is hotting up to its finale, yes, Hyundai may have one hand on both titles, but Toyota coming out and still kind of putting pressure on the Korean make, who is, though, going to be under pressure when it all goes down in Japan. So let's have a look at this wonderful Dervish story. So the Toyota boss, as you can see in the thumbnail below me, Mr. Ray Matti Latvala, pronunciations, okay. But the team is in control of its own destiny, according to Dirtfish, and has nothing to lose in its manufacturer's showdown. Now, before we get into the article, that's absolutely right. I think because no one is expecting Toyota to win, as in not many people are. Both the drivers and, well, the drivers are gone. But obviously, you know, the constructors. So what's interesting is when someone has no pressure, really, the expectation is there, and more pressure is then heaped upon them. They could have a disastrous weekend, for example. In Hyundai, the weather could hit at the wrong moment. All sorts of things could happen. But here we go. So it says Hyundai is in the winning position, but it has the most to lose, as we were saying. The mindset with Toyota is carrying into next week's World Rally Championship showdown. Toyota are going to duke it out for the manufacturer's title in Japan. So Hyundai, as we know, they've already secured that title. It's either going to be, most likely, Terry Neuville, I think with two hands minus a pinky on the title, or Otanek needing Neuville to really mess up and Otanek to have a fantastic weekend. So they have a decent advantage in the manufacturers too. So never before in its WRC history has it done the double. Toyota meanwhile, have done the double in each of the past 3 seasons. Slightly sad for Hyundai, but conversely, failing to secure a world title this season would be the first time that's happened to Toyota since the year it rejoined the championship all the way back in 2017. Wow, wasn't the world a different place then? So Latvala's come out and said, of course, it's not the easiest job, but we are still in the game. You need to have maybe a 1-2 on Saturday, and you need to also do a good Sunday and a power stage. Yes, it's going to come down to those horrendous points on Sunday again. I'm sorry, rally fans, but he said it doesn't look easy, but we did it in Chile. The key thing for Toyota, or the Dervish says, it's completely in control of its own destiny. It trails Hyundai by 15, but if it claims the maximum points throughout the weekend, it can outscore Hyundai by at least 17. They need everyone absolutely on form. And it says, and when you're going to Japan, there's also a lot, pressure on Hyundai because their drivers are having a fight for the championship. Neither of them are going to let loose, are they? And as we know, and as we've been saying at the beginning of the video, it says pressure is a funny thing. It does funny things. It also makes driving a bit different. That can also open a bit of a door for us in that sense that I think Terry, with his first time having a chance to win the title, doesn't want to necessarily attack all the time. And then that can open the door for Toyota. So that's why I think Lavala's saying they still have a chance. Hyundai, clearly, though, is the favourite going in. Yeah, Hyundai, they are. But Lavala's point is that Toyota has no distractions, just this one championship to chase. Toyota have to deal with the drivers. Is it going to be a case of something we don't want going into Japan? Team orders, no. But I can almost see them like, we're in a good place. Team orders, no attacking. We're going to stay here. We're happy with this position. We're going to win both titles, but Terry's going to win the drivers. Could be interesting. Yeah, exactly. There's more things on their side, he said. But yeah, for sure, we can't win the drivers. This is clear that Hyundai will have the drivers winning title. He carried on by saying, I would say it's not even an easy season for us. A lot of things have been happening. They've been more consistent, especially on the Sundays. Hyundai have been more consistent and not having, let's say, retirements like we've had on the Sundays. Hello. I think, was it Elvin Evans once, wasn't it? And also, Calais, just about to win his home rally, which he's never done before, and the carpet was upturned with a naughty rock. So Vala's counterpart at Hyundai, Cyril, he said he feels pride and relief that the driver's title is pretty much secure. But he seemed to refute Vala, suggesting that Hyundai could be distracted. He said, when everything can be lost, you can see that with all the thin margins that everyone is driving or operating with, you can win or lose everything. And he said, just look at the huge points of swing. It happened in Greece. It happened also again in Chile. It happened in Central European Rally again. So you see that lots can be at stake. and absolutely they can. Fingers crossed, yeah. So if you made it to the end, please, if you will, give us a subscribe. We'll be doing our rally preview probably early next week or at the weekend. Can't wait. The last rally. I'm kind of sad. We've been following this championship now since January, since our first rally preview, Monaco preview. I was so excited. First time on this channel. And I'm kind of sad. It's kind of going to be all over. But there is that Monza kind of like rally in December. I don't know how many people are going to it. I think all the top teams are meant to be there, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, this is definitely the last WRC Championship rally. So with that slight bit of sadness, we'll speak to you soon. And we're optimistic, though, for what hopefully will be an amazing finale to what wasn't it been a very interesting World Championship. Speak to you soon.